Ellie England has travelled with her high school classmates on her first visit to South Africa. But it wasn't easy getting to Cape Town from Scotland. Before her visit, new immigration laws required that all minors entering or leaving the country have to have written permission from their parents and a birth certificate stating the names of both their parents.
My trip was in jeopardy. I'm not in contact with my dad, so I had to track him down, and it turned out he works in Switzerland. So luckily he was home for the weekend, so I managed to get him to sign it.
The South African government says the new laws are to prevent child trafficking, but the tourism industry says it's being affected the most.
We've seen a 44% decline in the number of children under 18 travelling in June, July and August. That equates on an annual basis to 138,000 lost international tourists coming in by air, and if we extrapolate that to land, it's over 500,000 tourists we lose.
While the government has had to reconsider its stance, amendments to the laws are minimal. Minors travelling from countries that need visas to enter South Africa still have to provide the necessary documentation. For those who don't need visas, carrying a birth certificate is no longer mandatory but still advised.
Green Market Square is one of Cape Town's most visited tourist destinations. While it may appear busy, traders here say tourist numbers are far lower than what they should be at this time of year.
But any changes to the immigration regulations don't apply to South Africans travelling out of the country, like Geraldine Woodley van den Ende. The bureaucratic delays meant she's been waiting for a birth certificate for her son for almost a year. Without one, she can't apply for a passport. With her father gravely ill in Australia, she chose to stay in South Africa with her son.
But to not be able to bury your father as the eldest child is something I just never imagined would happen to me. And I think the frustration has all come out in my arguments. I'm head on, I'm pushing forward with Home Affairs, I'm not giving up.
When the new laws were implemented, the Department of Home Affairs said it had a backlog of about 4,000 applications for detailed certificates, but was working to clear it. But for people like Geraldine, it's more than just an inconvenience, it's a constant reminder of her loss. Famida Miller, Al Jazeera, Cape Town.